Based on the model developed for the resource rating situation at Magic Connections and what we know about leverage points, what might be an appropriate strategy for dealing with the current situation? There are several alternatives that one might consider. The company could issue a no resource rating policy. This is the approach that is almost always first thought of. And while this policy would be advantageous for support, would it be of any value to the rest of the organization? And do you really think the rest of the organization isn't going to find a way to get around the policy when support's resources are considered so instrumental to their success? Wouldn't implementing the policy be a lot like trying to get water to run uphill? Support could migrate in the direction of self-service support, therefore requiring fewer support resources. While this might provide some relief, it would take time to implement, and at the rate the company is growing, it isn't expected the relief would be for long. And while it may be beneficial for support, does it really address the resource rating situation? The organization could undertake an effort to engineer the support requirements out of their products, so the current level of support would no longer be needed in the future. This is another approach that takes time to implement and doesn't address the current resource rating situation. Another approach would be to expand support's responsibility and funding to hire additional people and train them so they will be available to the rest of the organization. Support would then be evaluated on the level of customer service provided and the extent to which the rest of the organization hires their people. So what's the most appropriate approach? All of them together with the right timing, of course. Issue a no rating policy for a short period of time while support ramps up. Begin the migration to self-service while undertaking an effort to engineer the support requirements out of the products. Admittedly, the first response is, we don't have resources for all this. And this would be correct, though Magic Connections should acquire resources and begin to act more intelligently rather than continue with the current insanity, because as long as they are successful, things will simply continue to get worse, at least until it negatively impacts growth and the situation resolves itself, though at far below the potential. It is hoped that you have found this series of videos informative and thought-provoking. There are more to come, and you are most welcome to join the Systems Thinking World discussions on LinkedIn at the link provided. Thank you.